In the early 1800s, the Spanish Empire stood on the edge of collapse in South America. Revolution was spreading. Colonial cities that once overflowed with gold and silver were now under siege. And in the middle of the chaos, something extraordinary happened. A massive royal treasure vanished, gone without a trace. This is the story of the Treasure of Lima, a fortune so vast it defies belief, and so well hidden that, for over 2 centuries, no one has found it. The city of Lima, Peru, was once the crown jewel of Spanish South America. A wealthy viceroyalty capital, it collected tributes, gold, silver, and precious gems from across the continent. As the Spanish drained the riches of the Andes, mining silver from Potosi and looting Inca temples, Lima became a storehouse of unimaginable wealth. Churches, monasteries, and royal vaults brimmed with treasure. But in 1820, the winds of revolution swept through Peru. The independence movement, led by General José de San Martín, marched toward Lima. As panic spread, Spanish authorities made a bold decision: evacuate the treasure before it fell into rebel hands. They gathered everything they could: statues of solid gold, jeweled crowns, sacks of silver coins, religious artifacts, and crates of uncut emeralds. Some historians estimate the value to be well over $200 million USD in today's currency, perhaps more. Others believe it was far more, maybe even $1 billion cash when adjusted for rarity and historical value. The plan was simple: ship the treasure from Lima to Mexico, still loyal to the Spanish crown. From there, it would be transported safely to Spain. But to avoid detection and theft, the treasure was quietly loaded onto a British merchant ship, captained by a man named William Thompson. And here is where history turns into legend. Once the ship, named the Mary Dear, set sail, Captain Thompson and his crew betrayed the Spanish authorities. Somewhere in the Pacific, they killed the Spanish guards on board, dumped the bodies into the sea, and sailed off with the treasure. Thompson knew the risks of trying to sell stolen Spanish gold. Instead, he chose to hide it, bury it on an island in the Pacific where he believed no one would find it. According to later accounts, that island was Cocos Island, located off the coast of present-day Costa Rica. The legend says Thompson and his crew landed on the island, dragged the crates inland, and buried the treasure deep within the jungle. Soon after, the Mary Dear was captured by Spanish forces. Most of the crew were executed, but Thompson and one officer made a deal. In exchange for their lives, they would reveal the treasure's location. They were brought to Cocos Island. Yet once there, they escaped into the jungle and vanished. Neither they nor the treasure were ever found again. Since the 1800s, over 300 expeditions have tried to locate the Treasure of Lima on Cocos Island. None have succeeded again. Even famed explorer August Gisler, who lived on the island for nearly 20 years in the early 1900s, failed to find more than a few scattered coins. Why has it never been recovered? Some believe the treasure was moved again, perhaps by pirates, perhaps by Thompson himself if he returned secretly. Others say the island's thick jungle, shifting terrain, and dangerous weather make detection nearly impossible. Still others think the story was fabricated, a cover for a betrayal that never involved treasure at all. But compelling clues remain. In the 20th century, fragments of Spanish relics and centuries-old coins were indeed found on Cocos Island. Several maps have surfaced showing X marks and coded paths allegedly left by Thompson or other crew members. And while Costa Rica has banned treasure hunting on the island to protect its natural environment, some believe hidden expeditions still happen in secret. Today, the Treasure of Lima remains one of the greatest lost fortunes in history. Whether it lies under the vines of Cocos Island, deep beneath the Pacific, or in some forgotten cave further south, one fact remains: it was real, it was documented, it was loaded, and then it was gone. Will it ever be found? Or will it remain a ghost of the colonial era, whispered in the wind that rushes through the jungle of an island no one truly understands? Thank you for watching Hidden Gold Files. Don't forget to subscribe for more true legends, lost fortunes, and mysteries buried in time.